Hey guys, Marcus here. Wow, I'm gonna be honest with you, this video is not exactly gonna be easy to make, but here I am. So, yesterday was my ROTC adult commander, and I say adult because there's a cadet commander and there's an adult commander. My adult commander's last day, and he actually founded this program himself in my school. Prior to this school year, we had no ROTC. I was always interested in one. If you didn't know, I'm a junior. I was always interested in one, but there was never one. But I remember last school year, I was in my sociology class, and I was told to come out in the hallway. When I did, it was him. At that time, the people had told me that a colonel was coming, so I was like, "It was good." I mean, no, it was good, but what's going on, Colonel? How you doing? And he was just looking like, it's like I gave him a promotion because he's a commander in the Navy. But yeah, I helped him found the program or create the program, and I can't believe just like that he's already leaving. I mean, wow, that's wow. Like we had so many pictures and memories that we all made together. Yeah, and 2 days ago, when we were teaching the new semester cadets how to march, he and we just had a conversation. We just reminisced about the past, and he actually, okay, there's a lot of things going on. I'm also friends with another teacher at the school, and he basically wrote a book about the first Black Navy SEAL, and I was gonna buy a copy from him, but it was only on Amazon, and I only had cash on me at the time, so I ended up not buying a copy from him. But he had a book fair the other day, and my commanding officer went there, and he actually bought me a copy. So at the end of class 2 days ago, he was like, "Hey, Delk, come over here." I'm like, "Yes, sir. Is there anything wrong?" He's like, "I picked up this copy for you. I know you wanted it." Bought me a copy of the book, and then he gave me something else. And this other thing that he gave me, I don't even know how he would have known this, but he gave me the Lieutenant Colonel rank insignia. You know, the silver leaf? He gave me that. How would he know that that's the rank I want to retire with in the Army? Now, what he did say was that he hopes that I'm the platoon commander, or not platoon commander, but some sort of director / overseer of an ROTC unit for college. So he gave me that. My assumption is that's also the rank for the unit overseer in the college ROTC. But what's also interesting about that is that is the lieutenant colonel rank insignia. So how would he know that that's what I want to retire as in the Army? So now every time I look at that insignia, I'm not just looking at the insignia. I'm now looking at, wow, the road ahead is going to be long, but I can do this. I was born for this. I just know I got it. So, and we had let me show you, I can actually show you some pictures on this computer of everything that's kind of been going on. Anyway, I didn't go to school yesterday. I kind of wasn't feeling well. I didn't know yesterday was his last day, so that kind of sucked. I probably would have pushed through if I knew that, but let me just show you some pictures. So, it's kind of hard. You may not be able to see him well, but I'm not in this picture, but that's some of my other platoon leaders that I work with, because I was one myself. This is our platoon. So this is my platoon right here. I'm right here. I was a platoon chief. My buddy Cassis was the platoon commander. And this was our platoon, which consisted of about 20 people or something like that. Or, yeah, somewhere around there. And then this, you can see that's me right there. Then there's Cassis right there. And that's the color guard. And then this is me, and that's Cassis. We were at Hampton University for a an NROTC tour that they gave us over there. And that's an officer in the background and one of the buses. But, yeah, I can't believe all this stuff is going on. It's crazy. And then something else crazy happened yesterday when I was in McDonald's. So anyway, I'm at McDonald's, right? And my mother was there too, because we were hungry. So we went there, right? And I'm ordering the food on the digital kiosk, right? And there's a door to the right of this kiosk. It's about a good 15 feet away. As I'm ordering the food, this guy walks in and he started like yelling. Well, he wasn't yelling, but his voice was real high. And he was like, "Everybody listen up." When he said that, I thought a freaking stick up was about to happen. I thought, Lord, I'm about to die fighting this man. Because my first thought was, if this is a robbery, I'm going to try to take him down. Long story short, this was not a robbery. He said, "Everybody listen up. Jesus is real. I saw a man who was crippled, but the power of God touched him. And to test it, I told him to move, and he did a squat." Now, when he started professing about Jesus, it was a lot of people at McDonald's. Everybody in McDonald's basically was starstruck at what he was doing. Now, I didn't actually look at him. I wanted to act like I didn't see him because I was ordering the food and I didn't want to act like I was scared. So I just kept doing what I was doing. I only saw him kind of when he walked out, and I kind of saw the back of him. But still. And he said a few other things too. But I remember what he said about that guy who was crippled, who did a squat. That much I remember. But the bigger picture of it for me is that it's the times we live in. I don't really like the fact that our society has the double standard of forcing people to stand up for what's wrong. I mean, I was on YouTube yesterday, and I get a commercial about why non-binary people are worthy and they should be appreciated, and I'm just sitting here like, all that's wrong, right? And like, it's like people think that you're just trying to hate people for no reason, but you can't stand up for stuff like that. That's not right. And you know it's going to end bad in the end anyway, so why do you even care? You see what I'm saying? It's like people don't realize just how evil that stuff is. The whole world got flooded. God flooded the world because of that kind of stuff. So I really don't mess with that kind of stuff. I don't like that stuff. It's like, it's bad enough I gotta respect it. And if you really even think about it, another sad fact is with the ROTC unit, the cadet overseer is a transgender person. You heard me correctly. Do you know how difficult it was for me to accept that the person who oversees the entire unit is like that? Let's just say it was a difficult adjustment. Because if you didn't know, the Navy already has a lot of memes for being like the most weird branch, if you know what I mean. And yet, in a Navy ROTC unit, we got a transgender overseer. I was sitting there like, this can't be real. This is unbelievable. What the freak? But yeah, it is real. And I'm sitting there like, wow. And it's like, whatever happened to the days when people wanted to make the right decisions and good things were held high? I think people have lost touch with what is good and what is not good, if you ask me. I mean, I'm just a man trying to become an army. Not trying. I am going to be an army officer. I'm going to retire with Lieutenant Colonel and get married to a beautiful woman, live a good life. That's what I want. It's like, I'm not saying this because I hate people, but wrong is wrong. And like, you can sit there and act like there's nothing wrong with that all day. That's going to be destroyed in the end. And the people who are like that, they don't get to see the glory of God at the end of their lives. If they choose to be like that forever. So that's why I really don't like encouraging that. Because if I love somebody, I'm going to tell them what's right. If you don't love the person, you're just going to let them keep wallowing in what's wrong. But if you love people, you'll tell them, that's not right. You need to change your ways. But a lot of people today's era, and that's another problem. It's like you try to put somebody on the right track and they call it a hate crime. Okay, keep living the way you're living. I don't care anymore. Well, I don't want to say I don't care, but keep doing what you're doing. Hey, it don't affect me. I'm good. But I mean, oh yeah, I need to talk about something else. Yesterday, or not yesterday, 2-3 days ago, President Trump and the president of Ukraine had a sit down. It was terrible. Okay, it was a flat on argument. And when I say argument, I don't mean like a low tone argument. I mean it was a rage argument. It was bad. Like at this point, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen to Ukraine. It was bad. Like Trump was saying stuff like, and then Trump is mean. Like a lot. I mean, I don't hate Trump, but he can be a little ridiculous at times. Yesterday, he said, "We gave you billions of dollars to that stupid president," and stuff like, dang, that's your predecessor. You just called the man stupid. Like, dang. And then Zelensky was just saying things like, I didn't even watch the whole thing, but overall, I feel pretty bad for Zelensky. He had his country invaded, and now the U.S. is pulling all support from him. It's so bad, man. Like, I wish there was more that could be done. I wish Russia could be stopped. But I really don't know how this is going to end for Ukraine. Honestly, I don't know if Ukraine is still going to be around within the next 10 years. And I say that this war has already been going on since 2022, and it's 2025, March 1st. So, I don't know where this war is going. I just pray that God does something, because Ukraine needs support. But, yeah, this is just a little analysis of what's been going on for Marcus Delk. And, yeah, future Army officer Marcus S. Delk signing off. Have a good day.